Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Alright, I am filming this the day before the day that it's coming out because tomorrow is Mabon or Mabon or the fall equinox, whatever you prefer to call it. So I'm going to be super busy, so I figured I'd do my face mask before all the fire festivals, right? So first let me put my glasses on and tell you what I'm using. So I'm using the One Spring eye mask and super collagen under eye patches for puffy eyes, dark circles, and wrinkles. We can all use that, right? If we're my age. And the mask that I'm using is by Orange and Roses Tea Tree Vital Sheet Mask for revitalization and calming. And then, of course, how to use. You can leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes. It's already been on about 10 minutes. Of course, wash your face and then unfold the mask. Gently apply soft sheet side to your face and remove plastic release, which I love these kind because they're so easy to put on. So what you do is when you open it, it folded back up. So like when you open it, it looks like this, right? And then you put it on and you peel this off of the mask. And I really enjoyed that because it was so easy to put on. Alright, and I will let you know how I feel about this face mask. I believe this was a gift from my friend Heidi, but I'm not sure. It could have came in another box. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask her about that. So, today's going to be a little bit different. We're going to talk about the fall equinox. And what I do and other things. So, I'm going to read this little autumn equinox. It's kind of like a poem, and it's by Gerald Gardner from the Book of Shadows, 1957. Farewell, O sun, ever returning light, the hidden God who ever yet remains. He departs to the land of youth, through the gates of death, to dwell enthroned, the judge of gods and man, the horned leader of the hosts of air. Yet even as stand unseen about the circle the forms of the mighty lords of the outer spaces, so dwelleth he. The Lord within ourselves, so dwelleth he within the secret seed, the seed of new reaped grain, the seed of flesh, hidden in the earth, the marvelous seed of the stars. In him is life, and life is the light of men, that which was never born and never dies. Therefore, weep not, but rejoice. So, that's interesting. Alright, so, a lot of pagans, which include Wiccans, pagan or earth-based spiritualities, observe the autumnal equinox with a lesser Sabbath that many call Mabon or Mabon. The day and night may briefly be of equal length, but from now on the hours of darkness will grow steadily longer, with the signs of natural life fading apace. With the harvest over, the goddess of the waning moon now descends to the other world, where she will reign alongside the horn god who has battled hideous beings in his quest to become Lord of Death. The autumn equinox generally occurs on September 22nd, give or take a day. With the fruits of the earth safely gathered in, there is at last There is at last time for a harvest festival and Thanksgiving. Yet while day and night may be of equal length, the balance will imminently shift in favor of the darkness and everything associated with it, including death. And now that the God, having conquered the demons of the underworld, returns to earth to claim the goddess, so that together they descend to their dark realm. Okay, so for me, Mabon, or the autumn equinox, I change my altar out. Like my main altar in my house is the one in my bathroom over top my tub. I change it out to a more fall theme with pumpkins and, you know, for the season, like leaves, acorns, pine cones, anything that falls off the trees. Me and my grandson have put like between wax paper fall leaves, and I cut them out, and I have them on my altar. Also, a pumpkin fairy house that I made last year. It's a wire pumpkin. It's pretty cool because I always invite the fairies to my altar. Mabon heralds a time of turning inward. It's a good occasion on which to give thanks to the goddess for the fruitfulness and for all you have metaphorically reaped this year. And you may also want to plan your spiritual development for the coming months. So, we're going to have a little fire festival, as we always do. We always meditate. We always take back, like, a look back on the year, keep what's working for us, let go what's not working for us, and that can be in many areas of your life. You can, whether it's friendships, uh, groups. If you go to church and you're not comfortable there, maybe it's time to change churches. Like, look back over the past year and see what's working for you and what's not, and continue to build off of what's working for you. Let go and, allow yourself to let go what's not working for you, whether it's an idea, a project, and it's just not working out. That's okay. Just let it go. But also plan. You know, Samhain will be, it's the witch's new year. So that's when I always make my plans for the following year. So this season is when I really reflect and a lot of introspection. I work my altar out of the west during the seasonal month of fall, or months of fall. Let me see what else. And what we do is we make foods, of what is in season now. Like the end of harvest, there's your corn, your pumpkins, your apples, and depending on where you live, it depends on where you live. So we'll make foods like apple pie, apple dumplings, pumpkin pie, pumpkin stew. We also will eat venison stew or beef stew. Things like that. To celebrate, we do fire meditation, ask for blessings, ask to be supported by our guides as we transcend into the darker months. A lot of people get seasonal depression, and I highly recommend light therapy, trying to go out into the sun a little bit, even if you're in a hoodie. Just allow yourself to go out in the sun. Light therapy, herbal teas, keep up with your diet, make sure you're eating, make sure you're hydrated, and do something, at least one thing a day, to boost your energy so you don't fall into that seasonal depression during the darker time of the year. I utilize the darker time of the year to catch up on projects that aren't outdoor projects. During the autumn, though, I love to hike and be out in nature on the nice days and the cool, brisk evenings, having a nice cup of hot chocolate or chai tea, sitting out on my porch listening to the crickets, the smell of the fall leaves. I love all that. So, I mean, I don't know what you guys do to celebrate, if you even celebrate the fall equinox. Some people don't. Um, we're going to begin well, my house is part Halloween all year round. I mean, even the police call it the Halloween house. We don't take our Halloween decorations down. I mean, we decorate outdoor. We do, so they don't get ruined. But like in the windows, there's always some hint of fall. But my whole downstairs and most of my house stays Halloweeny all year round. So I don't have much to do in regards to fall decorating. But now's a good time. You know, if you're getting ready to decorate for Halloween coming up, or any other events that, fall events, nice little hay bale with some chrysanthemums and a scarecrow and corn and gourds, make a nice little porch decoration. We will be doing that. Well, we've already done it, but you know what I mean. So, I'm not going to do the thought for the week because this is a thought for a week. So here's what I suggest. Get yourself a nice, beautiful fall themed journal. Write out down all the things that you have accomplished this past year. Write down the things that you were unable to accomplish and really think about where things went wrong. What parts of that are you willing to let go? How, if it's still a goal, write it as a goal and write out a different approach. Maybe you were doing a different approach would help bring it to fruition. If it wasn't, or maybe you just don't want that goal anymore. Maybe, and write new goals and write little tips and tricks of how to attain the outcome of the goal, what you feel you can do. And you can always go back in your journal and add and subtract things. Well, that didn't work, but this did. And I really truly believe in journaling. I believe it's good for your soul. And, sometimes, especially if you're non-confrontational or that, words are energy. So putting them down on paper and working through an issue you're having and writing it out sometimes helps and brings you ideas of how to solve the problem or avoid the situation or bring the situation to fruition if it's a goal that you've set for yourself. So, with that being said, have a wonderful Mabon tomorrow or today, because you'll be seeing this, it'll be published today. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the fall equinox. Enjoy all the fall stuff like pumpkin spice and apple pie and apple spice stuff. Just enjoy it. Take today and relax. Do a nice face mask, a nice warm bath, saltwater bath, whatever brings you joy. Today's the day. So, like I said, enjoy your fall equinox, your Mabon, whatever it is that you celebrate. With that being said, we're going to say goodbye. Remember, don't let anyone tame your spirit. Until next time, bye-bye.